everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an update to my Panda palette project. And if you have been following me in this journey throughout this year, you know that I was panning a palette from Sleek, the PPQ Me, Myself and I palette, the first half of the year, basically, I think until July or August, and then I actually included another palette. So I'm currently panning two palettes, and the second palette is the Viseart Dark Mattes palette. And I'm really happy that I included that one, so I'm getting a head start because I think that will be my Panda palette for next year. And I've been working on it for 2 months now, and yeah, the progress is slow. But yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves and let's just get into the update. So let's start talking about that one. This is, as I said, the Viseart Dark Mattes palette, and if you have been watching my videos on this one before, you know that 3 of the shades broke and fell out of this palette way before I included it in my Panda palette. So here is what we are working with. Not much progress to show visually. If I show you the picture from before and after, you can see that there's not much difference. I do use it basically at least 5 times a week, I would say. I have, like this past month, I have mainly used this one. So you can see in the picture that this one looks more used. And then I've used a little bit of this orange one, but I've mainly focused on this one. And then I think in the beginning of the month, I might have focused on this one as well. Because I feel like this purple one is the only one that you can see kind of a tiny dip in it. And then also this green is starting to form a dip in it as well, even though it's like super shallow, so not much progress. But I am still enjoying this one. I do wish that it had some more like mid-tone. I feel like most of these are pretty dark, and then you have this one right here, and you have this one which is also kind of dark when you use it on the eyes. So I kind of wish that there was some more like mid-tone kind of transition shades in here. I do have 3 empty spots, so maybe I will put something in those to kind of help use this palette as a whole. But I'm still like happy with it and happy to be using it, and it did lose 0.1 gram of product, so that's nothing. And I can't believe it's moving so slowly because I am using it a lot. As I said, I think I've used it at least 5 times a week since my last update. So yeah, I will show you pictures and all of that of the looks after I've talked about the second palette. So let's do that now. As I said, this is the Sleek Makeup PPQ Me, Myself and I palette, and I will pop up the pictures of what it looked like last time and then what it looks like now. So there are actually some changes in this palette. So first off, let's talk about this white shade right here. The pan has grown in this one. It's kind of hard to see from the picture, but yeah, I can assure you that the pan has grown quite a bit. And if you remember, this used to be a white that I used up, and then I did a Franken shadow of this silver and the gold, and then I pressed that into the white pan, and this one is working as a inner corner highlight. I am wearing it today, and I have used the black a little bit, not enough to show progress. I haven't used the turquoise, the red, or the pink. I think I used the green one, so you can see a little bit that the pan has grown. And then I used the silver today, but I don't think I've used it otherwise. I also used the green today, but I haven't used it before that this month. I haven't used the gray or this burgundy shade. I have used the purple like maybe 3 times, so the pan has grown a little bit, but the most progress I have is on this gold. So I was actually shocked looking at the pictures how much progress I've made on that one, or like how much the pan has grown. So there was a tiny pan in this one in my last update, and then in this update we have like a substantial pan. So I'm really happy with that one. I am using it kind of all the time for my work look. I don't think I have a picture of the look that I do for work, which I've been enjoying a lot lately because I've been trying to focus on a kind of orange shade from my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe Armed and Gorgeous palette, and for that look I've been using that orange, and then I've been using this kind of chocolatey green on my outer corner, and then I've been using this one on my lid. I have a photo, I can pop it up now. I have a photo that is a similar look, but in that look I am wearing Electric from the Subculture palette on my lid, but it gives kind of the same effect, just not as intense as with this one, and like my work look is similar to that one, just not as intense, and of course no lashes and that. But yeah, I've been enjoying that look a lot and I've been using it, but now I need to that was a spoiler. I haven't even posted my whole collection Project Tank Pan update yet. I'm gonna post it today. It's Saturday today when I'm filming, and this will probably go up sometime later in next week. But I haven't even posted that yet, but I have already hit pan on that shade, so that is a total spoiler for my next update of the whole collection Project Tank Pan. But so now I need to find a new like everyday look that I can use and do every single day, because I really enjoyed doing that look over and over again until I like hit pan or made progress. So I need to find a new look that I'm comfortable with wearing every single day. But yeah, as I said, one is a ton and I've made a lot of progress. And this one actually lost 0.4 grams of product, which is really exciting because that's one of my better months for sure. Which, as I said, is really exciting. So yeah, I didn't think I would have that many looks to show you for this update. But then I went through my phone and I actually do have a few. So let's start with this one. I did show you this one in my, what was that one? It was in my makeup collection Roulette project. I used the shade Simply Marlena from Makeup Geek sort of as my transition shade, but I also used the purple from the Viseart Dark Mattes palette, and then I used the lilac from the PPQ palette on my kind of inner half of my lid. You will be seeing this picture in another video as well, because I truly used every single shade I could from like different projects in that look, so you will be seeing it again. But I did use my palette for that. And then the look I showed you before, I used the chocolate brown in this palette sort of on my outer corner. And then I also did this look for the Roulette Pan Collab. So if you haven't seen that video, I will have it listed in the description box. We just posted, it was a few weeks ago now, but we posted the intro for round 6. So if you haven't seen that, I will have it listed in the description box so you can go and check that out. But in that video, I wore this look where I used the green from the Viseart palette, and then I used the turquoise from the Sleek palette. And that was it for the look. So then we also have the look that I'm wearing today. I'm sorry it's so light behind me, but it's daytime, and I usually don't like to film daytime, like during the daytime, but I have to I have to do that today. So it's really bright behind me, and then you can't really like see my face. But yeah, in the look I'm wearing today, I started by taking this green like all over my lid and up a little bit into my crease, and then I just blended that out. So I didn't use another shade to blend it out, I just blended it out with itself. And then I went into the PPQ palette and I used this green to kind of pack all over my lid, and then I used this silver kind of on like the inner half of my lower lash line, and then I used this white in my inner corner, and I'm really happy with how it came out. So yeah, that was it for this update. It was a really quick update. I'm actually happy with my progress so far I'm happy with the progress I made over the last month. I don't think I will be able to finish a lot from this palette this year, which is a bit disappointing. I might be able to maybe use up the gold and the purple, maybe. I would have to use it a lot to do that, so yeah, we'll see if I can have some empties in that palette for the end of the year. That would be really exciting, and I am going back and forth on what I should do when, yeah, at the end of the year, but we'll see. Yeah, as I said, that was it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and please consider subscribing if you haven't already. That would mean a lot to me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!